The United States, a land of diverse landscapes and climates, is also a land vulnerable to the unforgiving forces of nature. From the fury of hurricanes to the raw power of tornadoes, these events have left a trail of devastation across the nation. But some states bear a heavier burden than others. Tonight we delve into the heart of America's disaster zones, revealing the top 10 deadliest states for natural disasters. This isn't just about statistics, it's about understanding the very real threat that millions face every day. Florida, the Sunshine State, evokes images of pristine beaches, vibrant cities, and lush landscapes. But this paradise has a precarious side, facing the relentless threat of natural disasters, particularly hurricanes. Its location, jutting out into the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico, makes it a prime target for these swirling storms. Hurricanes are drawn to warm water, using it as fuel to power their destructive winds and torrential rainfall. And when these storms make landfall in Florida, the results can be catastrophic. Remember Hurricane Andrew in 1992, or the more recent devastation of Hurricane Irma in 2017? These storms serve as stark reminders of Florida's vulnerability. Low-lying coastal areas face the constant threat of flooding, exacerbated by rising sea levels. Florida stands as a stark reminder that even in paradise, danger lurks. Louisiana, a state synonymous with vibrant culture, soulful music, and unique cuisine, also faces a constant battle with the forces of nature. Situated at the mouth of the mighty Mississippi River, Louisiana is no stranger to the destructive power of water. The state's history is interwoven with tales of devastating floods and the ever-present threat of hurricanes. The iconic city of New Orleans, with its rich history and cultural significance, serves as a poignant example of this vulnerability. Built below sea level and protected by a complex system of levees, New Orleans lives in a delicate balance. We all remember the heartbreaking images of Hurricane Katrina in 2005. The levees failed, the city flooded, and thousands of lives were forever changed. The state sits squarely in the path of hurricanes that churn across the Gulf of Mexico, bringing with them the potential for catastrophic winds, torrential rainfall, and devastating storm surges. Life in Louisiana is a testament to resilience, but also a stark reminder of the raw power of nature. Texas, the Lone Star State, is known for its vast size, independent spirit, and booming economy. But this sprawling state is also prone to a wide range of natural disasters, from tornadoes to wildfires to hurricanes. Texas sits squarely in the heart of Tornado Alley, a region of the Great Plains notorious for its volatile weather patterns. These swirling columns of wind can appear with little warning, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The vast, dry plains of West Texas are highly susceptible to wildfires, fueled by drought and strong winds. These fires can spread rapidly, consuming everything in their path, and leaving behind a scorched landscape. The Gulf Coast of Texas, home to major cities like Houston and Corpus Christi, is vulnerable to these powerful storms that churn across the Gulf of Mexico. The threat is real, the stakes are high, and the people of Texas know it. They live with the knowledge that disaster can strike at any moment, and they've learned to adapt and prepare for the worst. Chapter 4, Oklahoma riding out the storms in Tornado Alley. Oklahoma, the Sooner State, evokes images of wide-open plains and rolling hills, but it also faces a constant threat from tornadoes. Oklahoma sits in Tornado Alley, notorious for deadly twisters. The flat terrain of the Great Plains breeds these storms. Tornadoes tear through towns, leaving destruction. Homes reduced to rubble, businesses ripped apart. Oklahomans know the storm sirens well. The Moore tornado in 2013, an EF5 monster, is a stark reminder. Oklahomans have faced these storms before and will again. Chapter 5, California, living on the fault line of disaster. California, the Golden State, is known for Hollywood glamour, Silicon Valley, and natural beauty. But beneath this lies seismic instability, where the earth can shift with terrifying force. The San Andreas Fault is a constant reminder of California's vulnerability to earthquakes. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake reshaped the city and left an indelible mark. Wildfires rage across the state, fueled by dry conditions and strong winds. Life in California is a delicate dance with nature, shaped by powerful forces. Chapter 6, North Carolina, bracing for the fury of wind and water. North Carolina, a state celebrated for its stunning coastline, vibrant cities, and rich history, also faces the relentless fury of natural disasters, particularly hurricanes and floods. Its location along the Atlantic coast places it directly in the path of hurricanes that churn up the eastern seaboard, bringing with them the threat of torrential rainfall, powerful storm surges, and devastating winds. We've all seen the images of Hurricane Floyd in 1999, a storm that unleashed catastrophic flooding across the state, leaving behind a trail of destruction and heartbreak. North Carolina's intricate network of rivers and streams, while adding to its natural beauty, also makes it vulnerable to flooding, even without the presence of a hurricane. Life in North Carolina is a delicate balance, a constant awareness of the power of wind and water to reshape the landscape and upend lives in an instant. Chapter 7, South Carolina, caught in the crosshairs of hurricanes. South Carolina, the Palmetto State, is renowned for its charming coastal towns, historic plantations, and southern hospitality. But this picturesque state also lies in the path of some of nature's most destructive forces, particularly hurricanes. Its location along the southeastern coast of the United States makes it a prime target for hurricanes that develop in the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean and Gulf of Mexico. These swirling storms, fueled by warm ocean water, can intensify rapidly, bringing with them a deadly combination of high winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surges that can inundate coastal communities. The people of South Carolina know the drill all too well. Board up windows, secure loose objects, evacuate if necessary, and brace for the worst. The threat of hurricanes is an ever-present reality for South Carolinians, a reminder of the raw power of nature and the importance of preparedness. Chapter 8. Georgia, from Peach State to Peril. Facing down nature's fury. Georgia, the Peach State, is known for its southern charm, vibrant cities, and rolling hills. But this beautiful state is also vulnerable to the unpredictable wrath of Mother Nature, facing threats from both tornadoes and hurricanes. Georgia's location in the southeastern United States places it at risk from tornadoes, particularly during the spring months when warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collides with cooler, drier air from the north. These clashes of air masses can spawn powerful thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes. Georgia's coastline, while beautiful, is also vulnerable to hurricanes that churn up the Atlantic coast during hurricane season, which runs from June 1st to November 30th. The people of Savannah, Brunswick, and other coastal communities know the drill all too well. Evacuate if necessary, board up windows, and brace for the worst. Life in Georgia is a delicate balance, a constant awareness of the potential for both tornadoes and hurricanes to disrupt life as they know it. Chapter 9. Alabama, navigating the storms. A state familiar with disaster. Alabama, the heart of Dixie, is a state steeped in history, culture, and natural beauty. But this southern state is also no stranger to the destructive power of natural disasters, particularly tornadoes and hurricanes. Located in the southeastern United States, Alabama faces powerful storms with high winds, heavy rainfall, and devastating tornadoes. Warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collides with cooler, drier air from the north, creating severe thunderstorms. Alabama's coastline, though short, is vulnerable to powerful storms, storm surges, high winds, and torrential rainfall. The people of Mobile, Gulf Shores, and other coastal communities know the drill all too well. Life in Alabama is a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and rebuild with hope. Chapter 10. Mississippi, enduring the deluge, a state forged by water. Mississippi, the Magnolia State, is known for its rich history, musical heritage, and southern hospitality. But this state, bisected by the mighty Mississippi River, also bears the brunt of Mother Nature's fury, particularly when it comes to floods and hurricanes. Mississippi's location along the Gulf of Mexico puts it directly in the path of hurricanes that develop in the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean and Gulf of Mexico. The Mississippi River, while a source of life and economic vitality for the state, can also become a raging torrent during periods of heavy rainfall. The river has a long history of flooding, inundating homes, businesses, and farmland along its banks. The people of Mississippi know the power of water all too well. Life in Mississippi is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of nature's most destructive forces, hope endures, and communities come together to support one another. Are you prepared? As we've journeyed across the United States from the hurricane-prone coast to the tornado-prone plains, one thing is clear. Natural disasters are an unfortunate reality for millions of Americans. The 10 states we've explored tonight, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, California, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, represent just a snapshot of the challenges faced by communities across the country. By understanding the risks, preparing for the worst, and learning from past experiences, we can mitigate the impacts of these disasters and build more resilient communities for the future. Have you or someone you know been affected by a natural disaster? Share your stories in the comments below. Stay safe, everyone.